Today we're going to discuss least common multiple. Now remember, a multiple of a number is the product of that number. Another way I like to think of it is a skip count. So if we're looking at the number 5, if you skip count, there's a couple ways to think of this. We skip count, we start at 5, 10, 15, 20, or if you want, you can say 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, 15 plus 5 is 20, or if you know your times tables very well, you can say 5 times 5 is 25. This is how I like to do it. 5 times 6 is 30. Or you can just keep adding 5 each time. You know it's going to be 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And if you notice, you see a pattern. They all end in 0 or 5. Now, I can't list all the common multiples, or all the multiples, because it's an infinite number. That number will go on and on and on and on as long as you continue to write. Now, if we look at list the multiples of 9, we see 9, 18, 27, 9 times 4 would be 36, 9 times 5 is 45, 9 times 6 is 54, 9 times 7 is 63, and so on and so on. Now, I'm going to stop there. Usually, I tell students to list at least 10 multiples, unless the question tells you otherwise. Now, when I look at these two numbers, these two lists of numbers, I see something. Remember at the top where it was listed, they all ended in 5 or zeros? Well, look at the bottom set of numbers. Look at the multiples of 9. This one stands out to me because 45 ends in 5. There's no other number in this list of numbers that ends in 5 or a 0. So right off the bat, that's a hint. And that tells me that, hey, 45 is a common multiple between the two, and it is the least common. So how we write that is least common multiple of 5 and 9 is 45. Take your time, skip count, you can add, you can multiply, no problem. Okay, let's try another one. This time, let's use 4 and 6. If I list the multiples of 4, you're going to have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and that list goes on and on and on. For 6, we have 6, 12, 18, 24. Now, we get stuck. I don't know what to do. Okay, 24 plus 6 more. Oh yeah, it's 30, 36, 42, and that goes on and on and on also. Now we compare the two numbers. So, let's look at the top. Well, I see a 4 here. There's no 4 down below. Next number 8, there's no 8 below. Oh, but look, I see a 12